The first topic we're going to get into is the passing of Kobe Bryant. It's been kind of tough for me, C's, because it's been such a disposite topic to discuss. A lot of people's spirits are low, and I've seen a lot of celebrities just outright cry. A lot of men cry about his passing. I saw Jimmy Fallon talk about it on his show, the story that him and Kobe had when they went to the corner store to get beer. I saw LeBron crying after I think it was a game or practice, and a lot of other players just not really wanting to be bothered after he died. So I wasn't a big basketball fan, but I know that he was a great father, and that's what drew me to him to watch him more. And he was a good motivational speaker to the children and to his fans. So I just pray for his family, because not only did they lose him, they lost their sister. Vanessa lost her daughter. It's just really, 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 really sad.
So sad, man. I mean, I remember when I first heard about it, I was actually scrolling through IG and I saw R.I.P. Kobe Bryant. And you know, when you first see something on IG, you just pay it no attention, like, you know, somebody's BSing or what have you.
Right.
So I kept scrolling down, and then I saw it again. So the first thing I did is I went to Google to see if that was true, and Google confirmed it. And then I seen it on CNN, and
My mom told me about it, and I just brushed it off because, like you, I was like, she must have saw this on like a gossip like channel or gossip website. I didn't think nothing of it, but I went on Instagram and I saw it on the Shade Room, and they're usually always on point.
What a life, man. I mean, I remember watching Kobe Bryant's first game in the NBA. I think I was in school then, and I saw you know, him, he kept on bricking. I never will forget, but he kept shooting. And I was like yelling at the TV, and I'm saying to myself, dog, why do you keep shooting? You're going to lose us the game. But he kept shooting. And then, obviously, you know, next thing you know, he's in the starting rotation, because a lot of people don't know this. Kobe Bryant wasn't a starter when he first entered the league. I mean, he was 18 or 19 years old. And he made his way in the starting lineup, like, yo, I'm here. And after that, you know, he just took off. I mean, everything he did was electrifying, you know what I mean?
Right.
And, you know, to see him retire, you know, going out the way he wanted to, as far as, you know, letting everybody know this was his last season, and you know, touring the league and I guess the goodbye type of thing. And, you know, it was just rememberable. And then 2 years after he retires, you know, we're looking up and we're seeing this helicopter crash. And it just makes you think about, you know, what are you doing, right? Like it makes us look and say, what, you know, this life is so short. What are we doing just to make everything whole? You know, what are we doing to be remembered here?
Right.
Like, you know what I mean?
I think it makes when people pass away, and it's not even always celebrities. It could be a family member, a friend. I look at what they did while they were alive, and I think to myself, like, dang, I'm gonna miss them because of this, because they gave back, because they took the time to take their neighbor to school, they took the time to give money to somebody to get on the bus. I'll never forget that. And I don't care. I'm going to bring him up a lot. But even with Nipsey Hussle, I think a lot of people respected him more after he passed, because they didn't really know about him when he was alive. I've heard a lot of people say that. And when we all found out he passed away, we looked back at what he did. And as a person, he was a philanthropist.
Yeah.
He's done so much. And his legacy is going to live for generations because he was so smart. He put it into a lot of things. He was going to buy hotels before he got murdered. So it's just like, like you said, C's, what did you do while you were here? Like, the time is ticking for all of us. So I think it's a wake-up call when our idols and icons die. It shows us like a reflection of what we need to be doing, because they did so much for us.
And you know, like there's a lot of people who's not famous that are doing so much for their communities. It's not
Yeah.
just the famous ones. And it made me really think, like, you know, are we appreciating the people that's around us, that's trying to make things easier for other people? You know, Kobe, after he, obviously, you know that he was about to do big things for people. You know,
Right.
being that he retired and his platform was so huge, he was in a position to really help people that needed the help. But you know what? There's other people also that's right around us that's helping people.
Yes.
And we don't give them the respect, if you will, that we'll give a famous person.
That's true.
But, you know, we have to look around us and really start to appreciate people who are really, really helping the community out.
Absolutely. Coming back, we're going to be discussing your New Year's resolutions here on Early Talk with Rizzo Denise.